The man to watch. In imperious form and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total today on EA TV? Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Lee Dixon in the commentary position. And it's all about action from MLS. It's the Chicago Fire, and they take on the Montreal Impact.
Hi, Derek, thank you. Well, both managers will be reminding their players how important it is to start off the game really quickly. Really attack the opposition, put them on the back foot, see what comes of that. Hopefully we get a good game.
Well, based on the way the visitors defend with such authority and excellence, they're going to be very hard to break down, you just feel, Lee.
Well, they've been so solid at the back, Derek, whether it's in front of their own fans or away from home. It comes down to communication. In my day, I always had Tony Adams, David Seaman yelling in my ear, keeping me in line. Hopefully, for the neutral, they concede first. That should open up the game a little.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is two holding players in front of the back four to protect them, but it also gives you three supporting players to that central striker.
This is how the visitors will set up today. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free role.
Medran. Gaston Jimenez. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Hollis. And in with a real chance. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, let's look at this again. Magical football on the break. Surprise is the key. And he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
The opening goal of the game then. Medran. Not a good pass. He's in with a chance. Will he? And a marvellous save.
Well, his reflexes there, absolutely spot on. That's why they work so hard in training goalkeepers to pull saves off like that. Well, Derek, he's trying to make him... Self-heard down there, very difficult to hear the coach from the sidelines. It's still very tight, this game.
Struggling to get it away. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Might be able to produce from this position. Cross could be useful. Well, no accuracy at all in terms of the shot unleashed.
Well, it's the care and attention, all that work to get in the position and then way, way wide.
Well, they've lost possession of the ball.
Please report to guest relations for an important message.
Real chance. And there is the goal. He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Wow, what technique. When the ball comes to you and you don't need a touch and you can just whack it first time like this. What a goal.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Well, a second goal for them here. Well, far from the ideal pass. Kosuke Ota. And he's in. Big chance. And there it is. Another goal. And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely ball into the box. And still with lots to do, he unleashes a very powerful effort. Gave the keeper little chance. Lovely goal that was.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Can he finish? A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's see that one again. It's all about the contact, does everything right. He's not bothered where the goal is. He knows where it is. He gets a beautiful strike on it.
A chance to revisit the goal.
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It could be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. This attack looks highly promising. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Well, no card, but I think he can consider himself suitably warned. Nice and easy for the keeper. Can they hit on the break? And he's broken free. Well, on the scent of a hat-trick, but not to be.
Well, how many times in a game do you get a chance to get 3 goals? Not very often. He'll be kicking himself there.
Great pressure to win the ball back. Can he convert? Able to get his body in the way. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Retaining possession proving difficult.
The visitors have had total control of possession. If you have that much of the ball, you can put...
In with a chance. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, let's see the replay and look at the pace at which the counter-attack happens. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal. Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. And there to intervene. Playing with purpose and control. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let-up here.
Well, let's see that again. Oh, it's so sweetly hit. Look at his technique. Absolutely brilliant. He's got the power, he's got the accuracy, and now he's got himself a goal.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. And he read it well, intercepting it. Not a very good challenge, and he skips past his man. Real chance. Despite being clean through, he's missed it.
Sometimes, Derek, one-on-one, you have too much time to think about it. He side-foots it, he should score.
Medran. Not the pass he had in mind. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Defenders need to cover. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Well, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong, told the player exactly what he was thinking.
And the save made following the free kick, and he was able to hang on to... And a goal here! Accuracy with the header, just what they needed.
Well, we're going to see the replay. The goalkeeper won't want to see this again. He gives the ball away. Still a bit to do, to be fair, but it's his fault.
A chance to revisit the goal. Przemysław Frankowski. Oh, foul play, says the referee. Ota. Oh, big chance. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, did his job defensively. Hollis. The inside route looks promising. Excellent block. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Not a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Aliseda. A fine reading of the situation. Textbook closing down. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
And over comes the corner. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. So there goes the half-time whistle. It is an acceptable scoreline from the point of view of the visitors. They find themselves on top league.
Well, they've scored the goals in the first half with some lovely creative football. Can their back line secure the 3 points in the second half? It's what they normally do. I think it's done and dusted, Derek.
Hollis. And in with a real chance. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning. Real chance. And there is the goal. He's found the net. Joy unconfined. And so the second half is underway. They took quite a thrashing in that first 45. Can they turn things around now? Medran. Aliseda. An unforced error, you've got to say. Could be a chance to break here. And he's in. Ball is loose. A counter-attack at pace, excellent football, and not so very far away.
Well, in order to play like this, you do have to have speed in your team, and they have. And they weren't far off there, were they, Derek?
And just looking ahead to MLS action on EA TV Live. It's the Chicago Fire, and they take on the Philadelphia Union.
Yeah, I'm predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure.
Alas, a wild, wild attempt.
Well, after that effort, I'm not sure whether he's right or left-footed.
Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. He's putting in a really authoritative performance here, Lee.
Well, shot after shot, he's sent goal-bound, as we can see. Keeper must be really sick and tired of him. Keeps picking the ball out of the net as well.
Francisco Calvo. Well, the keeper completely untroubled. Beric. Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go.
Really good interception. Dangerous looking attack. And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass magnificent finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a decent move to evade the defender and then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. There's still a lot of work to be done, but the keeper presents the near post on a plate, and he's punished. That's quite remarkable.
Just looking ahead to MLS action on EA TV Live. It's the Montreal Impact, and they face FC Cincinnati.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
This looks threatening. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, this is worth another look, Derek. Lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish. Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Well, he's allowed his opponent to get past him. Surely! Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Could cross it in here. Oh, surely! And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here's the replay, and Derek, if you get caught on the ball there, you should be fined a week's wages. It's terrible, and he's punished. Some explaining to be done to his coach, I feel.